What's up, guys? Noah here from the Digi Bros, and today we're going to be bringing you my updated BlackWarGreymon deck profile for the new BT10 format, the new cross-hard, cross-encounter format. I do think this deck is exceptionally strong within the current format. There is a lot of tamer hate, just a lot of being able to shut down the cross-heart deck and the blue flare deck. A lot of these decks that really rely on their tamer. So starting off at the top end, we are playing 2 copies of the Blitz Omnimon. Once again, this card is just exceptional, like always. Just being able to go for game after you clear out your opponent's security, after you swing with big numbers with either your Gaiomon or your BlackWarGreymon. Crucial part of just being able to secure games. Super. Alright, so there's going to be 2 copies of Omnimon, and following that up, we do have 3 copies of the Gaiomon. Gaiomon is, once again, good. He's got Reboot natively, and then he also gains additional effects depending on whether he has a red or a black Digimon and the source. He's going to have both of them, so he's going to be able to de-Digivolve one of your opponent's Digimon. He also has Secure Attack +1. He also has Blitz. I don't think I mentioned the Blitz part. No, I apologize. He got Security Attack +1 and Reboot natively, and then he gets the Blitz when evolved if he has a red source. So he's able to swing for a ton of damage. He's also always treated as a Greymon, and then he also has the X antibody in his traits. So that does come up later with Cool Boy. So moving on to the star of the show, we do have 3 copies of the BlackWarGreymon. When evolved, if you got a red, black, and source, you can choose your opponent's Digimon or Tamers, whose play cost equal to 6, and delete them. Exceptionally strong. A lot of the Tamers right now, they're 3 cost, so being able to snipe 2 of their 3 cost ones, whether it be attacking Kudo or green or yellow Tamers, forgive me, I can't recall the names of them, but the ones that give you the additional memory or draws whenever you play one of the ones with cross heart. So if you want, you could cut one of the Gaiomons to play a 4th BlackWarGreymon, but I've just been liking the ratio of 3 and 3. You see him, you got plenty of draw power, plenty of searchability within the deck. He also restands if one of your opponent's Digimon is deleted. So that's crucial if you do give him blocker, so that way you can block something and then restand. So whenever I was, putting this deck together, I did put a lot of hate for the new Digicross mechanic between the BlackWarGreymon and then the 3 copies of the Megadramon right here. Once again, if you feel like the need to play 4 copies of this guy, you can bump down one of your other level 5s that we are playing. But he's just stellar. Just when evolved, you delete one of your opponent's Digimon or Tamers, has a play cost of 3 or less, and then he's got the inheritable, where he does the same. When attacking, if it is Dragonkin, which the BlackWarGreymon is going to be Dragonkin, so that way you will be able to just really get in there and shut down their Tamers. So you can evolve in him, pop one of their 3 cost Tamers, and then you can evolve in him, pop their 4 cost Tamer. Then each turn you attack, just being able to Tamers is extremely devastating for these new decks. Follow that up, I am still playing 3 copies of the Megadramon, red, black one Digivolve, de-Digivolve one. But he does also have that inheritable where he can attack into your opponent's active stuff. So I felt like this is too good not to play still, even though the Megadramon having that inheritable and being able to destroy Tamers when attacking. But just giving your Gaiomon or your BlackWarGreymon the ability to attack into your opponent's active stuff is just too good not to play. So that is going to wrap up our level 8s. Move on to level 4s. We are going to be playing 4 copies of the Greymon X Antibody. Super duper important. All of the X Antibody cards that we play for Cool Boy and stuff, just getting you additional draw power, additional effects, being able to protect these guys. Your big stacks with the Greymon inheritable is super strong. If you be removed from the field or destroyed by card effects, you can just attach 2 with the same level to prevent it from play. And then 4 copies of the inheritable BlackWarGreymon. Once again, this one's super strong, especially with your BlackWarGreymon being able to essentially block twice. Trying to prevent those like early checks with the crossheart stuff. Because like a lot of them do have super weak DP. They are like 4K on most of them. So just being able to block them, restand with a BlackWarGreymon, crucial. And then to follow up our last level 4 and playing 3 copies of the BT5 Greymon. He just gives you additional DP, which is whatever. It's really his main effect whenever he evolves over Digimon with Agumon and the source. You gain that additional memory, so it just makes it cheaper. And then you can evolve the Greymon X Antibody on top of it for 0, and if you got your Cool Boys in rotation, just make it 2 additional pluses. So moving on to the level 3s, we do have 4 copies of Agumon X Antibody, one of the best cards in the deck. On play when evolved, you get to crack the top 3 cards of your deck looking for a Greymon, Omnimon. Just really good. Once again, that 0 to evolve on top of Agumon and being able to gain additional resources is just super strong. And this is the main Agumon we want to have in the bottom of our stack because he's got the inheritable. Your turn, if this Digimon has Greymon in its name, it gets plus 2,000, so making all of our other Greymons really large. So one thing that I've done plenty where I've had this Agumon, the BT5 Greymon, then a Greymon X Antibody on top. So both of these are going to give him 2,000 each, so he's going to be a 10k swinger on a level 4. Right now, with a bunch of the crosshair stuff, he is going to be living that check as a level 4. His 10k is quite formidable, once again, on top of it. Moving on, we do have 3 copies of the BT5 on play crack top 3. Look for a Greymon and Omnimon deck. So he's alright, just some additional searching, but we prefer the other Agumons. And one of our other new additions to the deck, we do have 3 copies of the Solarmon that was introduced inside the Justmon structure deck. Solarmon is really good. It says your opponent can't reduce play costs, so all these XROS decks they struggle against cards like this. So between the Solarmon and the Megadramon and the BlackWarGreymon popping tamers, and this saying they can't reduce their play costs, they do struggle pretty hard against this deck. So that's going to wrap up our Digimon. Moving on to tamers, I am playing 3 copies of Cool Boy. We do have plenty of X antibodies with the same level. We do have the Agumon, the Greymon, and the Gaiomon, all which can trigger the Cool Boy. Cool Boy on play, you crack the top 3, looking for Digimon with X Antibody and Source, and then the option card, X Antibody as well. Then whenever you evolve into a Digimon with the same level, you can suspend this to gain a memory and draw card, especially whenever you have multiple of them up. Being able to evolve for free, tap these, gain 3 memory, and you get 3 additional cards, especially if you did the Agumon X Antibody as well, being able to search off that. So cards just exceptionally strong within the deck, just being able to help filter through the deck, see what you need. For our memory tamer, we do have 2 copies of Tai. We will have a ton of sources under our Gaiomons, our Omnimons, and our BlackWarGreymon, so just being able to give them additional security checks and being our memory tamer, Tai is exceptional. So that's going to wrap up our tamers. Moving on to option cards, I am playing 3 copies of Congo. Cards absolutely disgusting. Once again, this is really good against like Crossheart because all their stuff is really small. It's not going to stop the Cross 4 and the Cross 5, but all their other smaller ones from being able to swing and deal damage. This is going to be really strong against. If you do want to play 4 copies of this, you can cut the X Antibody option card that we are playing within the list, just to be able to get 4 copies of Congo. So next we got the 2 red memory boost, just delay, pop, gain 2 memory, and just being able to search the top 4 for a red Digimon. Help find the missing pieces you need, whether you need 3, 4, 5, or 6. We do got red Digimon of each of those levels. So yeah, it's just more consistency. And for the last option card, we are playing the 1 copy of the X Antibody. Just gives us another card to add off of the Cool Boy. There are some cool plays you can do with it, because on play you put it under one of your Digimon. So you could like attack with your like BlackWarGreymon evolve him into the Gaiamon with the effect of the X antibody, and then you could like tap the Cool Boy to keep it your turn, stuff like that. It's just a one of. It's not like the greatest card within this list. Maybe if we play some more X antibody Digimon, but like I said, you can cut this for a 4th copy of Congo if you wish. I've just been liking the 1 copy of the X antibody so far. So that's going to wrap up our main list. And for our eggs, I am playing 4 copies of the BT5 Coromon. When attacking, if it's Greymon, you draw a card. And then the BT8 Coromon. Is this BT8 Coromon? BT9 Coromon, I apologize. And it has inheritable. When this Digimon is Agumon or Greymon, it gets an additional 1,000